Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Chamber of the Wraith. My name is Brian, and tonight I want to do a sort of behind the scenes of how I created what I think is one of my favorite little short, in quote, battle sequences that could lead to more random battle videos on the channel. Called Cast into Hell. If you've not seen it, I highly recommend it. It's a battle between my best spawn loadout versus my best Gearus loadout. In effect, the man who can never live again, battling he who can never die. And these loadouts in particular show great emphasis in this, so I want to kind of go over and show you what their deal is. Because it's their augments that are the secret. So, on the Hell-Bent Battle Greave, which is this big spiky boot thing, you can see that I have a level 4 throwdown and level 3 death dealer. This means that Spawn does 15% more damage overall, and his throws do 40% more damage, his forward and back throw. And then Malbolge's Gift doubles the damage of any Vambrace and Greave attacks. So any attacks that come from the singular boot or the Wretched Future Gauntlet do double damage. Speaking on that, we have Combat Conditioning, which means Spawn takes 10% less damage off the cuff and has 500 more health with level 2 pumped up, meaning he has 1500 health and takes 10% less damage, period. He has a level 3 Devil's Justice augment as well, which allows his War Club to have a 75% chance to automatically trigger the armor break bonus, you know, where if he amplifies it, he launches you sky high. If he pierces armor, the benefit is that the amplify cost goes down by 60%. So these blue Jinsei augments very quickly become dangerous beasts. Then we have the Bruchan Mantle, Good and Faithful Servant. His special attacks will deal 30% more damage, and he deals 30% more damage when below 30% health in Fatal Blow range. And then there's Armor of Darkness, which gives him 3 hits of armor during the Lethal Letha stance. So during his stance with the chains. This allows his Lethal Letha Crushing Blow to be a lot easier to pull off, as you'll see in the short film of sorts. But that's not all. We also have to take a look at abilities. He has Invoking the Legion, which is a tournament illegal ability that lets him access to his Fatal Blow at any time. It's one of the 2 game-breaking buffs that they gave him that they never threw into any competitive variations for some reason. Blaze of Glory, I believe, is available in one of his variations. Yeah, it's in From Hell, variation 1. It's the low gunshots that can double as a low parry, that can then be amplified for more damage, and then Lethal Letha is from variation 3 and benefits from the particular augment on the Bruchan Mantle. Now let's talk Gearus. This is where things get busted. See, I use the Hadean loadout for Gearus, which means that he's all kitted out for scary stuff. On the Executioner of Caligula, he has 10% less damage that he takes overall, so 10% less damage, period, and 20% more damage from normal throws. And then the Endless Infinite, which increases the radius of Shifting Sands and Sand Pillar by 50%. Not too bad so far. Then we have Autoimmune on this Sand Battery, the Borrowed Time of Shang Tsung, which gives him 0.5% damage resistance every second to a maximum of 10%. So that is an extra 10% damage resistance every round. And then there's level 2 Superpowered, which effectively doubles his health with 1,000 more health, but movement speed is reduced by 40% and this Gearus loadout can't jump. All Superpowered augments have the cannot jump problem, but they increase in health give-outs by 500 points while lowering movement speeds by 20% per level up. It's the caveats and such. Then there's this, the Eternal Presence. This gives Gearus 750 extra health and recovers 6 health points per second, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you have to understand that this Geras is built to be an unstoppable tank. So, let's take a look and see further. We have 1,000 extra health, 750 extra health, and then a further 250 extra health. So his health is now effectively 3,000 health points. He's basically a tower boss with 5% more damage and the Ancient Chronicler, which gives him armor for all attacks that deal 70 or more damage. So single hit sweeps and things like single hit sweeps and standing 4 and various attacks like that, he can just muscle through. I presume the lower levels have a higher threshold for damage, so at level 2 it would probably be 90 damage that would be needed for him to armor through, but regardless. That's why he was armoring through some of my attacks, but not all of them. A lot of smaller hits were able to go through, but big hits were ignored by Keeper of the Keep. So, 3,000 extra health with 6 health per second, taking up to 20% less damage. That's why this Geras was so tough to kill. And in fact, he actually dies by timeout. There are 3 timeouts in that video, and 2 of them involved me taking this guy down. So, that's why these augments are super busted, but are nonetheless super fun to mess around with. Perhaps next time, I'll do something similar. Maybe with, I don't know, Kotal Khan. Once this loadout is complete, he'll have... once this loadout is complete, Kotal Khan's going to have stupid amounts of health. So if you want to suggest who gets to take out the Kotal Bug, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to be awesome, and I'll see you guys on the other side.